Hello everyone and welcome back. My thoughts about monogamy got started last year when I was being interviewed in one of the clinics in Amman for a freelance job. The psychiatrist asked me, "Do you think we were born monogamous?" And it got me thinking, are we really meant to mate with one person for life? Let's quickly cover the terms that have the word monogamy in them. Monogamy is being with one person and not having multiple partners at the same time. There is consensual non-monogamy, which means agreeing with your partner to be with more than one partner. This could include swinging, threesomes or more, an open relationship, or polyamory. And then there is non-consensual non-monogamy, which means someone is with more than one partner without the other partner's consent. Sometimes the partner is aware of it but hasn't consented to it, or is unaware of their partner's extra-sexual activities outside the relationship agreement. Hence, it's non-consensual non-monogamy. I know that many people have been in monogamous relationships, especially couples from the older generation. But the question then escalated to, but did they want to remain together for so many decades, or did they not have a choice? We know that relationships are difficult to maintain. If you've listened to my previous episodes, you've heard me say that the average lifeline for passion and desire in a relationship can last anywhere between 3 months up to 2 years. That's usually the time when we are fired up and completely into our partners. But what happens after that? Where does it leave the commitment for monogamy? I believe that committing to be with one person is a decision and not a feeling. Because our feelings change, they fluctuate, whereas a commitment has the intention to be honored. Some individuals can love one individual but not be able to be with that one person only. This is called non-monogamy. Because the truth is, monogamy is not for everyone. If a couple choose to be non-monogamous, there needs to be an agreement between the initial couple on what non-monogamy looks like. The agreement includes what they are allowed to do physically and sexually with others, where and when they are allowed to be involved with other partners, and if emotions can be involved or not. In monogamous relationships, these agreements are never discussed or mentioned because the couple aren't open to being with other individuals. But let me tell you a little bit about my aha moment. I was telling my friend that I had a change of heart and that I don't think that we are born to be monogamous. It's hard. And today it's even harder for this generation to maintain a relationship in comparison to the previous generation. She said, "There is a difference between loving and being with one person for the rest of our life, and between loving and being with one person at a time. Both mean monogamy." And طبعا this makes a lot of sense. And sometimes we are very narrow with our way of thinking that we limit ourselves instead of expand our vision. And I have to admit my thoughts were very narrow when it came to monogamy. Now, let's quickly branch out to reasons why individuals choose to be with or without someone. What do you call someone who loves an individual but doesn't want to be with them? Can they really love someone and let them go or watch them be with someone else? Sometimes individuals are not ready emotionally, financially, or mentally to commit. And sometimes individuals aren't compatible intellectually, socially, and so on. And sometimes they don't love an individual enough to choose them. Sometimes they're also unsure or scared. Fear of relationships and commitments is real, but there's a difference between love and relationship and marriage. Sometimes the situation can feel bigger than the individual, that it's difficult to take that step. I used to believe that if you love someone, you would move mountains for them. But as I grew older, I realized that I can love someone, but also evaluate the impact of what being with them would be. Would they treat me the way I deserve to be treated? Would they show up maturely and honestly in that relationship? How would they show up for themselves before they show up for me in the relationship? And most importantly, am I even willing to put up and be patient and experience that process? That's my quick take on monogamy and why we choose to commit or not. And see you next time.